Monday. It is the AlfromDtown&Chili 442 show. Man, I miss playing music, man.
I can't hear it.
I know. I gotta make sure we are live. It says we are. Share that real quick. And then we will get to show 119. Yep, there we are. We is live. Evan, how are you, my friend?
Pretty good. I'm not too bad last couple of days. I've had an interesting week, but not too bad last couple of days.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Man, I should have cleaned up a little bit behind me. You can see my big old, I got a big soundboard behind me that I think I'm going to upgrade the studio a little bit, or try to. See if we can't do some things, you know.
Are you still in the laundry room?
No, I am out of the laundry room. So, yeah, well, finally. I moved on up, man. I moved on up. Out of the laundry room, into the skybox. Got a beautiful view of the city where I'm at.
Oh, really?
No. I'm in a basement. Help. But anyway, man, it was I really did. I worked all weekend, so I really don't have any fun stories or anything.
Well, we second weekend of our deck, sliding door deck rework. I don't know. We took out a door. We had to jack up the frame because we found out this our four-season room, or whatever you want to call it, sunroom, is built on a deck, a redwood deck.
Oh.
And the neighbor next door built it, and he's like, I built this guy he was a long time, lifetime professional carpenter. Anyway.
Okay.
And he said, yeah, I built this deck, redwood deck. And then the guy came back to me and said, I want to enclose it in and make a four-season room. And I said, no way. It was never meant for that kind of weight. And so he found some other contractor that said, yeah, I'll do it. So anyway, so they built this on there. And then the guy tiled it. So we found out there's tile underneath. So it's like we've put all this weight on there, and it was starting to kind of sag in the middle. They never braced it right because they never planned, And so we jacked up that side. We took a doorway out that was kind of sagging the door frame, and we put in a sliding door and then reworked part of the deck, which is now nice and sturdy, and it's awesome. So that was 2 weekends of that being done, and so, stuff torn apart. Let's see. Tuesday, I left the house, actually. I went somewhere besides, the store or whatever.
Oh, right on.
Went and saw Journey and Toto at the Peoria Civic Center.
No shit.
It was a very interesting experience. But yeah, it was neat to see.
Hey man, I won't tell anybody. Did you cry during any Toto song?
I cried the whole concert. I cried because it hit me. I've been a shut-in for 2 years.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, living in chronic pain and not like leaving the house once a month, for 2 years, and then before that was 2 years of COVID, and before that was like a year of I moved, we started a new job, bought this house, started remodeling. So I haven't done anything in 5+ years, and all of a sudden, we jet into town, we go right into there, we get our seats, 30 seconds later, lights off, and it's like band playing. I was like, holy shit,
man.
It was like culture shock. I was like, oh my God. I haven't been out of the house, and all of a sudden I'm in a room of 40,000 fucking people, and it's like, and live music, which is a different experience all
Man,
itself.
they sold 40,000 tickets?
I have no idea what that place
Oh,
holds. It could be 30,000, 20. I mean, the place was really packed.
yeah.
It's a big civic center, and it was packed.
Now it
Yeah,
can't be like the all the original members, is it?
I will tell you what. No, okay. So Journey,
I
Steve
know.
Perry
Yeah,
left.
yeah. Did they still have the?
Most, I believe, are the original people. This is like actually their 51st anniversary, and I want to tell you something cool, man. Neil Sean of Journey, the guitar player, he's a fucking legend. He is 70 years old. He played at Woodstock with Santana when he was 17.
Mm,
After he turned down an offer to play for Derek and the Dominoes for Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton wanted him, and he turned him down and said, "I'm going to play for Santana." That dude is a legend. He was at Woodstock. He's still going, man.
man.
Fantastic guitar player. He doesn't get his props, but he is a fucking legend.
Do they still have the? Is it the Filipino guy?
Yeah, whatever he is, Korean, Filipino, he is fantastic. I mean, I've seen Blind Melon without Shannon, and it's not the same.
Right, right.
I've seen Skid Row without Sebastian, and it's not the same. I
Sucked.
didn't I didn't miss I didn't miss Steve Perry. You know what I mean? They
Right.
came out, and that dude is phenomenal. They put on a good show. Toto put on an even better show. I mean, they only have like 4 real hits or anything. They were a 7-piece deal, and all the guys in Toto have gone on and worked with like all these other projects and shit. They put on a really good show. I think it was one of those things like Toto, like you've been an opening band and you're like, I don't really care for this opening band, and they steal the show.
Yeah, yeah.
It was kind of one of those like, wow, I didn't see that coming. They were really good. It was neat. So, I mean,
One of the
so
one of the and I hate to say this, but because I'm a big fan of them, and Slipknot.
mhm.
Nobody wanted them to open up for them. They were like, no, we don't want Slip. Even when they first started, it's like everybody knew, no, we ain't gonna be able to match that show. So,
Yeah.
but now with these big arena shows that they're bringing back and everything, I don't think anybody's really still in the show. I think they're trying to do their best show, and those are good shows to go to.
Yeah, these guys are older, and I mean, ticket sales are high, and they know, like, hey, we need to, if we're going to do this, and these days are hard, and for people to spend big money on tickets, you need to put like I said, Toto was a 7-piece deal.
Yeah,
And they had
man.
all these guys that could sing. The lead singer guy, he went on to do he started singing a Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. He is the guy that you hear. I was like, oh my God, and everybody started flipping out, of course. Um, but anyway, these old guys, these old rockers, they put on a good show. It was neat to see. So yeah, so that was interesting. Oh, and dig this, the next day then Vicky took her niece to go get her tubes tied. She's got 3 kids. She decided, okay, I'm good. They go in there. The doctor comes out and tells Vicky, I mistook what I was doing and I sliced into her bowels. And we're like, what?
Oh,
Like, this is something like, how do you do this? So yeah, so that happened this week. That was quite the fiasco. She was overnight, and they had brought in another doctor that was doing another emergency surgery and had to stitch her up and everything. But yeah, and Vicky told her sister, who's a OB, delivery nurse in California, told her about it, and because she sees getting tubes tied all the time when they do C-sections, and she's like, how did he do this? And this guy's been going for 22 years.
oh, maybe.
How did he
Yeah,
do this? And she
yeah.
went and went to the doctor station, and was like, hey, started telling him, and then when all of a sudden when she said, "Yeah, they perforated her intestine," they all were just turned around and like, "What?" Like,
Wow.
"Oh, this happens, but this is extremely rare, and this is someone who doesn't know what they're doing. This is someone who's like a beginner, like, wow." Anyway, so that was kind of interesting this week. So, like I said, it's kind of been an interesting week.
Evan, we're here in a little bit. We're going to we were kind of hard on the ladies last week, giving love advice. I never fix that camera. And so we're going to turn the tables, and we're going to kind of pick on us guys.
Okay.
I got a couple lists that one of them is here. I'll give you a preview. One of them is 13 things men do in relationships that annoy women. We're going to see how many of these. I'm going for at least 11 or 12.
Yeah, I have a feeling I've got a bunch on there.
And then we got another one will help. So ladies, stick around. It's going to get better for you tonight than it will us. But first, Evan, this kind of popped up and I started reading a few of them. And I was like, you know what? Some of these are very interesting. Some of them we're going to skip over. But it's 31 random bits of trivia that have been clogging up our noggins.
Okay.
So here you go. Here's the first one. The current sea otter population in Washington was evacuated from Alaska. Sea otters were extinct in Washington state between 1910 and 1965. But a population from Alaska was evacuated from areas where the U.S. was testing nuclear bombs between 1965 and 1972.
So they relocated a bunch of them
Yeah.
back there. That's not something that's been clogging up my brain.
No. Here's what kind of caught me on that. Well, no shit, the North Pole is losing ice and shit. You motherfuckers are up there setting off nukes and shit.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
That's
That'll melt some
a
snow.
big part of it. Here's this one, Evan. Feral chickens began terrorizing an island in the UK in 2019.
Feral chickens?
Yes, escaped chickens multiplied explosively, it says, due to a lack of predators, and 100 bird gangs began attacking joggers, destroying yards, blocking traffic, and waking residents at 4 a.m. with deafening crowing.
That's awesome. That's just crazy chaos. I love it.
No, yeah, there's a way to fix that. You're eating chicken every goddamn night.
That's true. Yes.
Shit. That, to me, this is not a problem. You just walk outside, 22, whatever you got, bow and arrow. If you want to, however you want to kill a chicken, you're allowed to kill a chicken. I should
Sneak
go
up on it and just crank its neck, man. Just.
Yep. 100 bird. What would you do if you walked outside and 100 chickens were just standing there and just staring at you?
I'm going to need a lot of oil and 9 herbs and spices. I'm doing his Colonel style. Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. The contestants of Big Brother weren't told about the 9/11 attacks when they happened. The show had a policy of keeping the contestants in total information isolation. They had to change the policy after one of the cast members was lost at Ground Zero.
Interesting.
Of over 8,000 8,000 satellites orbiting the Earth, oh, how many, Evan, do you think, out of 8,000 have been destroyed by meteorites?
None.
One.
I was close.
It says satellites are programmed to avoid meteorites so they don't get destroyed. That one, I bet you that guy had to take a pee test. Hey, Al, your satellite got hit by a fucking meteor today. Pee in this
And you run the
cup.
program?
Saab, the car company, in 1992 made a prototype vehicle dubbed Prometheus. Prometheus? I don't know. Prometheus.
Okay.
That had no steering wheel. Instead, to steer, the driver had a joystick like an aircraft. It greatly increased safety, space, and the production model would have two joysticks, one for each arm and hand.
That's interesting. I've driven a whole bunch of wheel loaders, and they're that way. But I can't imagine anything at speed, just steering it with my left hand. I mean, that takes a minute to get used to. After a while, it's kind of natural. But wow, that's really interesting. I can't imagine not having a steering wheel in a car. I guess that's why they didn't put that in production.
I know. That's why it wasn't a big hit, Evan. Here might be. I never knock anybody's religion. What you want to believe, you believe. I don't give a shit. I am going to knock this religion, Evan. The religious group known as the Shakers are completely celibate and cannot have children. They can only gain new members by converting outsiders. As a result, there were only 2 people in the last existing Shaker community as of 2020, although they gained a single member in 2021.
Yeah. How would you like to join our club and quit having sex forever, never have kids? No, it's amazing that these members weren't new members weren't just dying to sign up.
Oh my God. And we can't have kids. We can't have sex. But how do you grow your congregation?
I don't know.
You got 3 people paying rent on a church. No, one of them's a preacher.
It just means you and your idiot friends aren't gonna procreate, and that's a good thing for us all. So thank you.
If this one, I already know. There's YouTube videos if you want to go see it. The most dangerous road on Earth is called the Road of Death that connects the Amazon rainforest to the La Paz in Bolivia. There's not a single guardrail in places, and the road isn't any wider than 10 feet. Between 200 and 300 people fall to their deaths every year.
It's one of those where you see like a bus on the side of the mountain, and you're like, no way in hell would I drive it or ride in that thing. And that guy does that every day. Well, he has, since the last, there's a one of those things how many days since a bus fell off the cliff at the workplace, headquarters.
The
30 days till we lost a bus.
Yeah. The final decision to vomit comes from the brain, not the stomach.
Yeah.
Man, we're like scientists, I think. Some North Korean Christians believers celebrate Christmas in secret. Yeah, because Christmas is banned in North Korea.
Oh, I'm sure.
King Abdullah II of Jordan appeared in a Star Trek.
Really?
Yeah, there you go. The Vatican forbids gluten-free wafers from use in communion. You take that gluten, you fucking sinner.
What about people that are celiac? I guess they don't get communion. I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
There you go.
yeah, I'm intolerant or was, so I can understand that's a rough one. But really, I don't get it. But oh well.
Speed reader Kim Peek read books 2 pages at a time. He could scan the left page of a book with his left eye and then the right page with the right eye. He was able to accurately recall the contents of over 12,000 books.
Yeah.
What movie was he the inspiration for, Evan?
Oh, somebody was telling me about this recently, about seeing this movie, about this deal, and I can't remember what the name of it is.
No, it's not a recent movie.
No, I know.
Oh,
I
okay.
know. Somebody was telling me to check it out. Told me this story.
Yep.
You got me. What is it?
Rain Man.
No.
Yes.
Rain Man was nothing like that, but okay.
He was the inspiration for Rain Man. Evan, it's on
see.
It's on the internet. You know it's true.
Oh, of course.
Bubble bass keep warm longer than bubbleless bass. I tell you what, I don't know how we ain't charging for this show.
That's gold knowledge. That's right there.
That right there, and then, what was it, last week we found out, or the week before, that Lee Harvey Oswald
had straight pubes. Who would have thought? Anyway.
The Powerball drawing on March 30th, 2005, produced 110 second-place winners.
Whoa.
The total payout was $19.4 million, 89 of them receiving $100,000 each, while the other 21 received $500,000 each. Wonder how they calculated that.
Yeah, I don't get it. Wow, interesting.
2 people died when the wind lifted a bouncy castle off the ground in London during a festival.
I can see that happening.
Throwing it 50 feet in the air.
Yeah, wind take that and then drop you out of it. Mm-hmm.
Some of these are boring.
You'll find out a lot about gravity real quick.
Over half the world's population lives within a 5,000-mile wide circle in East Asia.
How many?
Over half the world's population lives within 500,000 within a 500 or 5,000 mile wide circle in East Asia. I don't know why I could not read that fucking number.
5,000 mile radius. Okay, so half the world. So, what is the world population? Is 7.5 billion? Or
I don't remember.
We're up to 9. What is it? I can't remember. I think it's 7.5. Wow. So we're over 3 billion people in that radius. That's phenomenal. Wow.
Hold on. World population. Just give me the damn number. I don't. The whole world. I don't want to add this shit up. They're giving me India, China, United States. 3.3919. That can't be. 73 million? That ain't right, is it? No, world. Here we go. Huh. 8 billion? Is that right? 8 billion
Yeah.
people?
I was saying 7.5, so we're up to 8. Okay.
Yeah. I'm watching a clock right now that just keeps going up. It's births versus deaths. And the birth clock is just shooting straight up. But the death clock is also, that's kind of scary. I'm going to turn that off.
It's just the way it is. But yes, okay. So,
So there you go. The more you know. At the Wife Carrying World Championships in Finland, first prize is the wife's weight in beer.
what's the contest?
Wife Carrying World Championship.
Oh man. So
The championship,
there's a strategy.
yeah. Men compete an obstacle course with their wives slung over their shoulders. The term Frito feet was coined to describe the scent of a dog's feet. They do smell like corn chips.
Yeah, they do.
It's a yeasty odor that can smell like corn chips, which makes you really not want to eat fucking corn chips anymore. A cough can propel saliva droplets as far as 20 feet.
Oh man, they lied to us. We were supposed to stay like 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
Remember that? Man, we could have been killed. We should have been 20 feet apart.
In 1965, Johnny Cash's younger brother, Tommy, released a song titled I Didn't Walk the Line.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, I was kind of a dick. Spike, the star of Old Yeller, was adopted from a California animal shelter for just $3.
Really?
Yeah.
They got their money's worth out of them.
Oh, yeah. A $3 investment. And I think that is it. The ancient Egyptian pregnancy test involved peeing on wheat and barley.
Peeing on wheat and really?
Yeah. Also, if the wheat grew faster, then it would be a boy. If it barely grew quicker, then it would be a girl.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Science.
I know. India had to ban the practice of chucking babies down 30 feet onto a sheet. Well, canceling the fucking trip to India. If I can't throw a baby out a window onto a sheet, why even go?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Who in the fuck thought that was a good idea? Hey, go down and hold this sheet, and I'm going to chuck my baby out.
People are crazy.
No shit.
The world's insane.
All right. Well, Evan and I have proclaimed us the love doctors of podcasting.
Yeah, we are, without a doubt.
Last week we had a list for for the women on how to keep a man. Well, this week we're going at it a little different angle. 13 things men do in a relationship that annoy women. Oh, I'm kind of scared to start reading these. I have not looked at this list.
I need pencil and paper. Keep it. Go ahead.
Overlooking personal space.
No.
You
No.
don't agree with that?
I mean, no. I mean, I give her space. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Physical remarks. From compliments that veer into objective to unsolicited opinions about a woman's physique. Yeah, you know what? Just
smart.
Yeah, don't say shit. Don't say shit.
Except you're beautiful.
Yeah, whatever it is. If she's in a little house on the prairie dress with Crocs, you tell her, hey, you're beautiful, baby.
Mm-hmm. Never seen you sexier.
Right. Neglecting to read the room. Yeah. Social awareness is critical. Jokes or inappropriate comments in a setting may be entirely out of place. Yeah, I do that. Guilty.
But people expect it from you,
Yeah, that's true. The people that know me,
You're just providing a service.
right. And I should be paid. Speaking over her. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, let her finish. Don't cut her off either. Just let sit there and don't look at her and, are you fucking done yet? Bad deal, dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Not taking no for an answer.
Yeah. Especially this situation, I'm sure. But
Yeah, I don't think they're talking that, Evan. Nothing kills a conversation or mood quicker than refusal not being accepted. Whether it's about a date, a request for a picture sharing. Send me those tits. No. You do it now. Or even just a drink you're offering. Learn that no is a complete sentence and not a hint at an invitation for persistence.
That's true.
Yeah, she
Wise
says
words.
no. Yeah. Discarding her feelings. Telling a woman she's being too sensitive or that something was just a joke and validates her feelings.
That's very true.
Yeah.
These are wise words.
These are 13 things men do in a relationship to annoy you ladies. Making assumptions. Yeah, Whew, that's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed you would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't do that. Communication's key on that. You got to communicate.
Yeah.
Splurging on unsolicited advice. Yeah. If somebody asks my advice, I give it. If they don't, I don't give my advice. I shut up because I know that people deal with things differently. So, I mean, the way I might handle something isn't the way that, she or you or anybody else would handle it. So
very true.
And I don't like to give relationship advice, especially if I know both the people in the relationship. If I'm friends with both of them, I back away because I don't want in the middle of shit.
That's smart.
Treading lightly around serious issues.
That annoys. Yeah, I guess he won't take this serious. Okay, I could see that. Yeah.
Um, I'm not gonna. I don't like that. Preferring male voices. What? Do you often seek validation or support from male voices over female ones? What the fuck? This is one.
Don't follow.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess would you rather talk to a dude or a chick? Well, I'd rather talk to a chick.
Hmm.
I knew this one would be on here. Assuming domestic roles. Yeah, them days are kind of done, man. And I'm not even going to say I hate to say it because, look, I enjoy cooking. I don't mind throwing laundry in and shit like that. I mean, you gotta do the shit if you live by yourself.
Hmm.
So just because you live with somebody, you shouldn't automatically think, oh, okay. And I'm talking to the dudes out there. Don't
Yeah,
think,
don't assume just
no.
because she's female that she's gonna
Oh, I got me a maid, and
she's gonna do everything around the house.
yeah,
Everything, all the cooking, all the cleaning, everything,
yeah.
all the laundry.
Now, if she's a stay-at-home mom, but you still got to give her a break too.
Hmm.
You know, she don't want
Yeah.
to do, especially y'all got kids. Whew. You know what? And I don't know if I said anything about my buddy Roger, and he's my age. He just had a baby on April 1st. Man, do you know I'd be like running away from home and shit. If I had a baby at 51,
Oh man, no, I can
oh,
can imagine starting at this point.
an infant for the next pretty much 2 years. Then as soon as they start walking and stuff, they become little a-holes and you got to chase them around. They're putting shit in their mouth and
Is this his first kid?
no, he's a I ain't gonna blow him out like that. He's got a few.
This sounds like Vicky's ex though. He started over at like 50, 51 with he's whatever. He's got a 3 or 4 year old now. It's just like, why? What are you thinking? Be in your 50s, mid 50s, That's got to be rough.
Oh, ooh, I kind of like this one. Believing in savior principles. Finally, the persistent belief that women need saving or guidance.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, don't be Captain Save a Hoe.
No.
So there you go. There's 13 things that men do that annoy women. I agree with most of those. I don't think there was any that I didn't agree with. Just I don't know. Especially that one where I've never been that way. I've never been one of them guys that, oh, I want because I grew up with pretty much two women raising me, my grandma and my mom. And
Okay.
so I think I cooked. I did laundry. I did all that stuff, man. So I don't know. I just never. And plus, honestly, I like how I do my laundry.
I'm same way. I've been doing my own laundry since I was in junior high. I like to fold my shirts the way I like them folded, and
Yeah.
I'm always been one who I've done a lot of my own stuff, and I lived alone for 20 years, so I had to, cook and clean. But like our neighbor next door, he's up in age, and his wife just passed away like 2 months ago, and he's like, I'm doing laundry now, and I mean, he's learning things like he never did any of that, and he's just starting and learning. That's
Yeah.
kind of rough.
Man, I shut this one damn. Oh, here it is. We're going to give the ladies one more list. This is common mistakes men make that prove they're not ready for commitment. Bang the babysitter. No, that is not on the list. He keeps his plans vague.
Yep.
If that dude's doing that, he's not ready. He avoids defining the relationship. Yeah, if you tell this dude you love him and he looks at you and like, you all right, he
Yeah.
probably ain't ready for that commitment. He doesn't introduce you to his friends or family.
Oh, dog. Dang.
He's all about the physical stuff.
Yeah.
He disappears for days at a time. Well, yeah, that's just somebody that he doesn't know. Hey,
Disappears a days at a time. Yeah, that's red flag.
yeah. His
He's got
social
something
media
going on. Yeah.
his social media tells a different story. If he's flirting online, posting thirst traps. Oh my god, I love that. Posting thirst traps.
Thirst traps.
Like, sexy pictures or something. Some dude, if he's posing with the six pack out, oh, I've been working out.
Mm-hmm.
That profile screams single and ready to mingle. He's emotionally unavailable. He avoids deep conversations and shuts down when you try to talk about your feelings. Common mistakes men make that prove they're not ready for commitment. He doesn't respect your boundaries. Ignoring your needs, pushing your limits, or trying to guilt trip you into things you're not comfortable with.
Yeah, those are red flag.
He makes excuses why he can't commit. Well, see, my uncle got engaged, and then he got struck by fucking lightning. So it's like a gene that runs in the family, and
Yeah, I got some friend needs some work done. Yeah, yeah.
10, he's got a wandering eye.
Mm-hmm.
Look, that depends. Because say I'm at some redneck fair, some county fair somewhere, and then Miss Tiffany Tube Top, that's got like 49 triple Fs, walks by. I'm not going to be the only guy that goes, you see those?
Yeah, and that's not bad. But if you turn around and gawk or chase after her, then you're in trouble.
Yeah. Now, yeah.
Yeah.
Tiffany.
I mean,
Tube
chances
Top.
are your chick appreciates them too. Like, dang, she's got some big.
He puts minimal effort in the dates. Yeah, if he just pulls up at the Mickey D's drive-through and then wants to go out by the lake and park, eat
Here's some
chicken,
tacos.
eat chicken nuggets off your boobs, and get.
Yeah.
I got an extra dipping sauce, baby. He's not interested in your life.
Yeah. Red flag.
Yeah.
Avoid that guy.
He compares you to his ex.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
No, don't. And dudes, don't ever do that. ever. I
Yeah.
think we talked about that last week, but he prioritizes his buddies over you.
Yeah.
There's a fine line there. Because, I mean, you know, you got to hang out with your buddies too.
Right. Sometimes your friends need things.
Yeah.
Stuff comes up.
He avoids making future plans. Well, yeah, that's back to the commitment thing.
Yeah.
And I think that is it, Evan. So there you go. There you go, ladies. The love doctors were in. I cannot disagree with any of those on that list.
Sound words of advice.
Yeah, I look, if it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. Don't waste a bunch of time. Shit.
That's true too.
Life's short. Life's a garden, dig it.
There you go.
Anyway, let's hit some weird news around the world, just the headlines, and if they grab our attention, we'll open them up. I don't want to read anything about the Trump trial and all that shit. And I don't want to make fun of our president because I feel bad making fun of senior citizens.
Yeah.
NASA reveals glass smooth lake of cooling lava on surface of Jupiter's moon.
Really?
Wow.
A lake of lava on Jupiter's moon.
Yeah, and they're saying it's cooling, so it looks like it's glass.
It's that far out there, and it's not freezing cold.
No. I did. We will just this story, and it's just to show how ignorant people are. Max Azzarello posted conspiracy theories online. This is a guy that died after setting himself on fire outside of Donald Trump's trial.
Why did he do that?
Because he is fucking... he was mentally unstable, apparently.
Yeah, and he passed away.
What is that? What are you doing? I mean, if that was a form of protest or something like that, shouldn't you have maybe announced that?
I don't know. Just soon people would figure it out. Oh well. Well, there's Darwin Award right there. Set himself on fire, and he's passed away. He's okay. Took care of that.
House passes Ukraine, Israel, Taiwan aid, and potential TikTok ban, Evan.
Oh, man. Of course. They got to throw this TikTok, which has nothing to do with all this stuff.
No.
They're dying to ban TikTok.
Oh.
They want it gone so bad. Because they can never agree on anything, But all of a sudden, they can agree on this. They don't like your freedom of speech.
No, they hate your freedom of speech.
They don't like people reporting what's going on right at the scene when, they can fake it and tell people something otherwise. Yeah, like I said, they wanted it gone for quite a while. They're working hard for that.
Evan, a man accused of murdering his friend he thought summoned Bigfoot after him, has been found guilty of murder.
That's good. That's good.
According to closing arguments, blah, blah, blah. I want to hear how Bigfoot got in this. I've never... So, is this the first trial? Sanders claimed to seen a 12-foot tall Bigfoot downstream and heard Knighton how into a drainage pipe.
Right.
Sanders told the courtroom that he began to feel suspicious and believed Knighton was planning on drowning him and floating his body downstream to feed him to the Bigfoot. There we go.
Yeah, this person is lunatic.
You think so?
Yeah.
What? How sex toys are... No, we can't do that one. Brazilian police detain woman suspected of taking dead man to withdraw bank loan.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the picture of that?
They actually got a picture?
Oh yeah, she was. I saw the video of it.
They got
She
it
was
blurred.
holding his hand, and she was trying to act like he was riding it or something, and his face is fuzzed out in the video.
I did.
But they said his head kept falling back. She's back. It was like Weekend at Bernie's.
According to
Roll the big.
According to police, she was attempting to take out a loan equivalent to $3,000, which had already been approved by the bank, but still needed the elderly man's signature.
And he died like 2 hours before that.
Yeah. Oh,
He's still good.
oh, that is horrible.
That's unreal.
Woman takes off from Texas park with armfuls of stolen geese. Way it looks, Evan, is this lady saw a bunch of geeslings. I don't know what they're... Gooselings? Something like that. Oh, don't tell me it's going to make me sign up. No. The birds were located and will be returned to their mother. So there we go. Thank God.
Trying to steal some geese for her little backyard pond or something.
Yeah. Dubai's wettest day in history. 1.5 years of rain in 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. They've got some major flooding.
Yeah, but...
Have you seen pictures of it?
Yes, and they have even admitted to cloud seeding over there.
They did it to themselves?
Yeah.
Oh, man. We got carried away. Yeah, and their streets, they don't have drainage systems.
No.
No, it's all on sand. They're desert, and so, like, when that happens, there's nowhere for all that water to go, and, yeah. They're like, whoops. A little too much.
I think we are going... Hold on. Let me put this picture over here. We're going to stop the news tonight with a picture. And let me see if I can scoot it over real quick. This dude is going to float down the river. Giant pumpkin paddler, Adam, quite possibly the first person to float down this Tamut River. And there he is, Evan.
Wait a minute, in a pumpkin?
He's in a giant pumpkin, Evan.
That's fantastic.
So there you go. Something we will check with Dave and see if he's got a bozo criminal of the day before we go. And let's see. April 15th. No. This is the one that the dude sent he allegedly sent a fax to school officials and he resigned his principal. Mm-hmm. What a great kid.
Nice job.
Yeah, that was actually a good prank. I don't think he should be charged for that. If you want, give him some in-school suspension, make him stay after and, clean the shitter or something like that.
Kids will be kids.
Oh, damn it. I just found that one, too. This one was 13 mistakes men can't stop making in relationships. I think they were all on that other one, though. Compromise, boundaries. Yeah. It was all the same. So there you go.
All right.
Anyway, Evan, you got anything you'd like to add before we get out of here?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
No.
We are at show 120 next week.
Wow.
120 episodes, folks. We're going on 2 years coming up. I'm amazed.
More than that.
Is it?
Yeah. This is like 2.5 years we've been doing this.
Oh, shit. Well.
We started right before I got sick, and yeah.
Oh. There you go. 2.5 years going strong. We appreciate everybody that listen and keeps coming back for some reason.
Yeah, amazing.
But you guys keep coming back. We'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
We have fun, and
we have nothing better to do.
No, we're old and lame. Lamos. Lame-o. Anyway, Evan, tell these beautiful people goodbye.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next Monday. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Like he said, we'll catch you next Monday. Show 120 coming down the interwebs. And like always, we love you. Peace. Be good to one another.